See what's going on. What is going on? Yo, it's our company here. Andrew Chopper.
Oh my god, and you have to go live.
Nah. Oh, who said I'm live? I'm asking you. Where you been?
You know where I've been.
Not really. You were in,
Yeah, you
freaking.
know.
Well, you first told me you went to Pennsylvania with your cousin or something. Then you said,
Yeah,
uh, and you were there for like forever, like a whole month. Then you'd start
something like
texting me
that.
saying, um, something about you were mad or something. Uh, oh yeah, here we
Mad
go.
about
Here we
what?
go. You were like, oh shoot, you went to Pennsylvania early. You went to Pennsylvania before my mom went to Russia.
God damn.
Yeah, and she went to Russia like end of June, I
Didn't
think.
even know she wanted to work.
Yeah, I think so. Cause you were like, how many times? Say how many times I tell you that don't call me, I won't be available. Okay, Lazowski. And I'm like, what are you on, you mean? Pennsylvania? Where'd you go? Pennsylvania? I told you I won't be available to talk all the time, meaning at all. Plus, I had no time to talk. Plus, it's awkward to talk to you near my cousins. Bro, well, who are your
It is
cousins?
awkward.
You never told me. You had like disappeared from your cousins or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to you? What's with you and your cousins in this like weird relationship where you can't like do or like do anything or talk about anything with your cousins like like they the Secret Service or
I don't
something?
know. I don't know. I just don't want them to know that, that I'm on Discord.
And what happens if they know that you're on Discord?
I don't know. They're gonna like stop trying to do the weird.
I died. But then you're like, I'm gonna go to a camp. I'm like, what kind of camp you going to? I'm gonna go buy stuff. I'm gonna go buy shoes, clothes. You never told me what. Oh yeah, you buying the new Air Jordans?
Something like that. It was 160.
$160 for a pair of shoes.
Just search up 270.
What's that? 270s.
Yeah.
Nike
27C.
270. Oh shoot, the 270s, like the Nike. Yeah, they are 160. Why'd you buy those?
Because they told me that white shoes goes with everything.
White shoes. They got white version. I see black here, but yeah, because it says showing black on black on black style AH. But I guess you got this version. Loads. I don't know why the Nike website's not loading on my end. Oh, this one that with that air bubble on the back.
So I got cash at me on my birthday, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, when's your birthday?
The 8th. September the 8th.
September the 8th.
Yeah.
Well, that depends on how my eBay stuff goes because that stuff hasn't been going well.
Come on, brother. Come on, man. You gotta do something for me.
Well, actually, I got another option. If I can get I got a family hookup. I'll call it that. If I can get that person to send me some cash, then I could probably send you some cash. That's my
For real?
that's my second option. If I can get that guy to uh, to answer me, because he said he was going to send me for some money for help with taking care of my dad, but I don't know
Mm-hmm.
because we in kind of a weird limbo with that too. Uh, yeah. So then where did you go from there? You went to a camp at some point, right? I
I
don't
didn't
think.
go to camp. I decided to stay in Pennsylvania,
Are you in Pennsylvania now, or are you back home?
back home.
I got you.
I don't
But
want to stay here. I want to go back.
back to Pennsylvania.
Yes, bro. I got friends there that I miss. We go hiking. We go everywhere together. But here, I go nowhere.
Mm,
Too boring.
I don't know what's going on with this housing market. Remember, your parents were like, "Oh, they're gonna buy a house in December, or not December, winter."
Yeah,
My bad. Uh, and now I'm hearing rumors that there might be a market crash, meaning that the prices of homes are gonna go down. Which
that's
I
what
don't
I
know
heard
because
too.
my price of my mom's place apparently went up to like rumor is based on some calculation we might be hitting something like 600,000, which I don't
Really?
know, but because we're in a crazy market, we in Charlotte, and prices
How much is your house worth?
supposedly in the area of 600,000. When I
Mm,
checked
so that house is
on,
big.
because they got a bunch
So
of
the house is
websites.
big.
It's big, but uh, it ain't just the factor that it's big. It's because it's in one Charlotte
Is it
and
2 story or 3 story?
two-story.
So it has basement,
No, no
living room,
basement. It's
and
a
upstairs.
first floor and second floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Hell no. 600,000 for that house? Dog, you can get a mansion in Pennsylvania for that much money.
I don't see. I'm not familiar with Pennsylvania markets. I did have a family member, or kind of a distant family member, I guess, who lived in I think Pittsburgh. Was it Pittsburgh? I don't know. They got two cities in Pennsylvania that are big. I think Pittsburgh's one of them.
In
Uh,
Harrisburg.
where Harrisburg? No, not Harrisburg. Hold up. I gotta look at the map to tell you right quick. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Those are the two big uh cities I'm thinking of. I have a guy who I kind of know who lives in Lancaster, or lived in Lancaster at one
Mm-hmm.
point.
Well, not Lancaster, the Amish area.
Yeah, he was straight up like living in an Amish area, but his like mom worked in McDonald's forever ago, and they used to have like a Lego promotion when you buy Happy Meals, and because his mom was like I think the manager or the GM, he pretty much had like unlimited Legos, which was a
Jeez.
crazy thing. That was like one of the stories I remember from the guy. And then the guy went
He
into
must be autistic.
autistic. I don't think he was autistic.
Okay, I gotta stop saying stuff about autistic because I've been doing a little too much with autistic.
A little too much of what you think is autistic.
Yeah, bro, I haven't filled out my form, bro. God dang it.
What form?
The school form, my classes.
Are you going to the same school?
Yes.
When you haven't filled out
I
the form,
told I told everybody that I was gonna move. Everybody, teachers, administrator, everybody.
and then your mom's like, "Now we ain't gonna move, fam."
Yeah, man.
I know that's like
Uh,
my mom pulled something like that once a few years back. Now, I think I was in high school or coming towards the end of high school, so I didn't really care. Uh, Plus, this was after my sophomore year, so I don't know if it was in my junior or my senior year, but my sister was freaking devastated. She was like, "How am I gonna make some new friends? I'm gonna do this and that. I'm gonna be a nobody." And she was like depressed,
yeah.
and I didn't care other than I think what was my? Because I don't even remember where that. We like were looking at possibly moving from Charlotte to somewhere around Charleston, like Somerville or like basically Angry Grandpa's area.
Wait. Oh my! I was about to say in your grandpa area. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, like somewhere in that area. Because I think it was
But imagine,
Volvo was like building a factory
imagine,
there. But
imagine he never died,
imagine he was still alive. It would be cool.
bro. Imagine. No, like that dude was my childhood YouTuber too.
I know, but well, here's a few theories. Somebody told me that if he was still alive, he may have passed away from COVID. That's one theory I was told. Then I was told,
By who?
I think, what's his son Charlie said something about it, if I'm not mistaken, in the video. And then somebody else
Like
was
they faked
saying
his
that
grandpa's death.
I don't even remember what video it was, but he said something else about him
Like,
catching had other problems. But I
so
don't.
hold up. So his dad, so Aaron grandpa did really not die in 2017. What?
Well, it was before COVID. I don't.
Yeah, but you couldn't. They couldn't fake his death, so he can live peacefully for the last few years of his life.
You think it's that?
I mean,
But didn't
it's
they
hard to
show
man.
his grave in one of the videos? I don't
Wait, did
remember.
it?
I feel like they did. I
I
don't
just
remember.
wish it was fake, bro.
You wish it was fake, and you're gonna drive down there and find him one day.
Yeah.
I gotta go. How do I make from 1.1 to point 2 from Charleston to? There's an area in South Carolina I've been to once a long time ago called Hilton Head Island. And it's sort of a weird like place where they wanted to be a resort at one point, and then it became more of a like place for old folks to retire. At one point, I was even thinking about investing in like an apartment complex there because they were like really cheap. I think they were like, oh god, it was like 28,000 for one, and I was thinking, well, shoot, I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna do like Airbnb, make money that way, and then do like a maybe rent or hotel type of thing later on. And then plus, I was like, well, how am I gonna go there? Well, I can take a plane because they got an airport over there. But what sucks about it is that one, their healthcare is really bad compared to a lot
Sorry,
of
I'll
other
be back. I'll
places.
be back. Let me go pee real quick.
I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe the things have changed since I've last been there. But they got a bunch of resorts here. Disney's got a resort here. Don't remember that. But they got a few shopping areas that are kind of not bad. But this is what I call what do you call this area? They got a lot of like freaky waters around here. I guess is one way I had somebody put it. But it's kind of a long drive. Anyway, Umain, back to what I was going to tell you. We also didn't when you left. I also did a that guy in the back interview. I don't know if you remember who that is.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, we had like an hour long interview, and the guy has been for a bunch of stuff. Basically, to kind of sum up the whole interview, he has a girlfriend now, and he works a job in some sort of manufacturing. Um, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him ever since that interview.
How about Alex?
We had one small kind of interview or discussion talk about food trucks. We were talking about his dad being a chef, and I was like, I don't know why my mind was like in food trucks at that moment. And,
So he don't talk to you no more.
I haven't talked to him since probably end of June, as far as I can tell. Um, yeah, and then I like stopped being getting on Discord really for a while. So never went to camp. Oh yeah, and then you're like maybe never. I might never return home. And I'm like, well, then when you gonna get on Discord? And you're like August 25th. I'm like, bro, that's gonna be forever.
Okay, what's wrong with Rooster?
What's wrong with Rooster? That's a good question. I would say with regarding Rooster, there's a few things. One, I think he works like. Remember, I think I told you at one point he works part time at Walmart, but now he does full time. And now I think he's
Oh
doing
yeah,
like full time plus, meaning that he's probably working like full time, maybe with some even overtime. But I don't even know if they have overtime pay in Canada or not. But he's
yeah.
like, oh, I work 10 days in a row. I come home every day and I'm tired.
What?
That's what he said. Yeah, they works like 10 days in a row, and I know what that's like because they try to do that stuff with me at um, the hardware store and the movie theaters where I worked at. Uh, and maybe even actually the grocery store was better at that. They actually had a little bit of dignity in that. Uh, but basically,
Yeah.
Rooster was like complaining on Discord that, oh, I work 10 days in a row, and I don't know what kind of shifts he's working
Man,
either. But that's
how hard is it to get on Discord and just talk?
for him. It seems to be pretty tough. But he gets on his Discord server, uh, and basically talks about his streams, and everyone's like, "Oh, I thought Rooster was dead. Oh, I thought Rooster was like, I thought Rooster passed away already." People talking about that, and then people start talking about, like, at one point there was a rumor talking about, oh, I heard Rooster had cancer or something. Like people would be talking about some stuff, and then people were like, oh, this is a fake server. What was another thing that people were talking about at one point? But Rooster,
Rooster told me.
but
Rooster told me that you died.
that I died. Oh, Rooster on that funny stuff. But Rooster came out of nowhere and uploaded a big video 9 days ago about his Trackmania stuff, and that got over 200 views out of nowhere. And the weirdest part, like, because he's been like hardly ever online, and he posts like one video once in a while on YouTube, and it's been like either his
Mm-hmm.
gummy jump videos, and then he went to like Rust and
Oh
Trackmania.
my god, he still plays the autistic games.
Autistic games. I don't know. I don't think Rust is autistic, but I haven't played Rust in forever, so I don't know.
No, that government game.
You think Gummy Jump's autistic?
Bro, he takes for like a long time to make the game and nobody plays that game, bro. Probably begs people to play that game and begs like Walmart co-owner to play that game.
You say he comes home from Walmart to play the game?
No, he probably begs Walmart workers to like play his game.
Oh, you think it's that bad? I don't know, but he's doing a lot of Rust videos, and then he made this huge Trackmania world record video that's like an hour and a half. But I don't get how that got 215 views and got him up to like 461 subscribers. Remember he was like in the 450s for forever? He was for like a year at 450 and hovering around that number. Now it's at 460 finally. But I don't know. He made a live stream a few days ago, but I don't get. He only plays two games now. It's Trackmania and Rust. That's literally all he has right now. And he hasn't played Roblox
Actually,
probably in like a year, which I find kind of insane that he hasn't done a Roblox video in over a year now. But
Are you streaming right now?
I'm looking at Rooster stuff.
Are you streaming?
I said I'm looking at Rooster stuff, but then like, if I go to my channel, I have 634 subscribers, so I've definitely beat Rooster's channel now, and I figured out.
Yes, Women's World Cup is going on.
Yeah, in like New Zealand or something. I don't even know.
Australia.
Australia. Oh, that was kind of close. I haven't even paid attention to it. No one talks about it in my area. Um, Other than online, I don't get any info about it. But let's see. I would say, yeah, my channel's doing all right so far. But it's hard to get good videos. But I figured out like what's getting me more views now, and
Yeah.
it's from either the shorts videos and for regular videos, I stopped playing like random games and I focused on a game called Blox.
Whoa, hold up, guy. Whoa, hold up.
What?
Whoa, hold up.
What's up?
Spain and Netherlands are playing right now, and Spain and Netherlands are playing soccer right now. The Women's World Cup. I gotta watch this, bro. Shit.
What are they? Where are they having the match? Like, is it
Today, bro? Like they're in the 105th minute.
Alright. So yeah,
Yeah, I
and
do gotta watch it.
I got you. So shorts
Yeah.
and the Blox card videos is what's been getting me views. But yeah, I was also gonna get to your more recent stuff. You're like, brother, I need help making money without having a job, and I was like, what's that about? What you need money for? Because clearly you said.
Can we? Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, but can I call you back in like 15 minutes?
You watching the game and you can't talk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh, well, at least tell me why are you trying to get money?
Okay. I'm trying to get money because I need to buy stuff, basically.
And what you trying to buy?
I need a way to make money.
So you need a way to make money, but
I like online stuff.
well, you mean
Drop
like
shipping
making
is
money
too
in
hard.
general,
Hell no.
or you got a bunch of stuff in mind you want to buy?
Make money in general.
Alright. So I don't even know if you're old enough to be able to work in Virginia.
I'm not.
But when you have your birthday
That's
in
why I'm
September,
trying.
like would you be old enough then?
I'm still not gonna be working. No, I'm not gonna be working this year at all, or next year, next summer maybe.
Isn't
No,
Alex
what I'm trying to do is like
older?
Alex is older, I think.
Oh yeah, you tell me you're gonna make some firecracker noodles. Alright, so
But can we talk? Can we talk about the money making part in private though?
alright. I'll tell you what, yeah, we can probably talk about it later then.
Yeah, I'll call you back ASAP. I'll call you back right when this gets over, okay?
Well, I might be asleep by then, but we'll see.
Come on, bro. Like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Well, in 10 minutes we can just continue the call and just keep talking. If you want to do that.
All right, how about this? You do your own business, I do my own business in the call. How about that?
Alright, but I'm still gonna be asking you questions.
All right.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that form. So you got to sign up for what, like 8 classes? for next year, or how's that work?
Where Spain was the dominant in that first half, and then the Netherlands grew into it and won that second half. So maybe we'll see a mini version of this where his first 15 minutes it was Spain.
Is gone watching TV now.
You said something about my class reservation,
Yeah, you said you got a form you gotta fill out where you gotta take new classes.
Oh yeah, for
So how many classes you gotta pick? Like 8?
7.
7. All right. Well, you gotta take in English.
Yeah, I gotta take English.
Probably gotta take.
I think I failed geometry.
You weren't told if you passed or failed?
No, no, that motherfucker say you passed. Then, like after school's over, like 1 month later, I go back and my grade's like a F, and it says I haven't taken the exam. What the fuck, man? That's the bullshit.
But you never got confirmation that you passed or not.
No,
How does that work?
He told me that I passed. 1 month later, I go check my grades, and it says I failed. And I emailed him, and he said, I went back and rechecked everything, and you haven't taken the exam. What the fuck? 1 month later, after school ends, he texted me. I texted him 1 month later because he said I failed. But before, like last week of school, he told me that I passed.
Wait, so you telling me he told you passed, and then after school ended, he told you failed?
Yes, 1 month later. He was like, you haven't taken the exam, so you failed.
Bro, if you have to take geometry over again, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't know. This year,
You're probably gonna have to take a science, which is probably gonna be chemistry, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
If you're taking chemistry, good luck.
It's either chemistry or physics. Which one's easier?
When I was in university, I decided to go with chemistry because it's easier to find stuff online, and there's not as many calculations. Um, as physics, like physics is more, you got more math in physics, from what I hear. But I would not recommend going into honors chemistry. I would recommend standard.
Yeah, I'm doing standard.
Yeah, because standard I heard is pretty easy, and honors is like extremely hard. Like when I took honors chemistry, I think I.
It looks like Ty's gonna have to help me this year too.
We'll say that again.
Looks like Ty's gonna help. Looks like Ty's gonna have to help me in geometry again this year.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. It's too early to say. I'm like, my mind is so fried right now that I'm like, I don't want to think about school at all. And if my freaking sister starts getting homework and she doesn't do the homework, then that's gonna be a problem. Because I'm like asking her, like already trying to get her ready because she's about to go into first grade, and she's like, why do I need to learn math? When am I gonna be using math in my life? And she's doing like addition and subtraction. And then I'm like, well, you got to know your English. Why do I need to learn English? I want to only speak Russian because all them Americans always mad at each other all the time. And I thought that was funny. Um, but she's also going to be learning German, and I have no clue how that's going to go. If for some reason that doesn't work out, I would. Well, actually, I don't know what would happen because I was wanting for her to go learn Spanish because I always felt like I could, if we need help with Spanish later on, there's somehow a way to fix that. But I don't know anybody who knows German. Um, and French, I only know maybe like 2 or 3 people, and that's it. But Spanish, I know like.
I might have to take French this year.
You think you're gonna have to take French?
Yeah, this
Oh my god.
year, yeah, I do. It's either Spanish 3 and 4 or French 1 and 2. I'm taking advanced diploma, which like advanced diploma is like where more colleges get to know me better.
That doesn't make no sense. Advanced diploma. I've never heard that term before. Oh, I got an advanced high school diploma.
Yeah, if advanced diploma is like where more colleges get attracted to you, or you attract more colleges, or something like that.
Bruh, when I went to college, I don't see. I don't know how that all works because they always made this huge like deal about, oh, we need to get you applied to every single college out there, and they don't make any focus at all on what the student wants or letting the student even come up with an idea of what they want. Like I feel like it's built into like a preset system where, you know, based on whatever your parents were doing, you're 90% sure to be falling into that. And I don't know, it's this whole weird sketchy system. I gotta do some research on it. This might even be for like another like a video or something. Um, but basically, they like were trying to get me to do colleges and everything. And then as soon as they finally realized my senior year that I wasn't really looking to go into a particular college, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna put you in the most bootleg, lowest college out there because
Holy shit!
yeah, because we want you to be in a college." And I'm like, well, I never said I wanted to be in a college in the first place. But what ended up happening was I applied to uh, this one college in Charlotte. I won't mention the name for privacy reasons, but they were basically kind of ghetto and they didn't care what people were doing. And it was basically a money factory. And they didn't even bother to try to help people get their diploma or college diploma or degree. And basically, I guess you could say flunked out of it or got out of it or dropped out and then went to this other college and kind of pretty much started over again. Um, and this second college was actually a lot better. Like if I ever have somebody I gotta tell them to get through college, I would be sending them over to where I graduated. University, on the other hand, is a whole nother beast. Um, they they don't care at all, and some universities I hear is a lot worse than others. Like mine is so bad that basically I got all my like coursework done, but they still don't want to give me the degree because they want me to do what's called a passport program. Oh, I need you to go interview a bunch of professors, then I want you to go volunteer and work for free, quote unquote, be a
That's a gay voice. Turn off your gay voice right now.
And I was like, nah, fam, I ain't playing that game. And plus, I realized, like, where do I even want to go with my degree? And I was like, well, my degree is something that's.
You want to go back to Russia with the degree? It's too cold in Russia.
Bro, you know what's crazy though? My family's got this new theory that because of the whole like what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, they have this crazy theory that if freaking war breaks out, it's like another world war. Oh, we gotta go escape from the U.S. We gotta go and live in Russia, and then with your American diploma or degree, you can go get a job anywhere. They're gonna pay you well.
Malfa, if you go back to Russia and live there, Putin's gonna kill you, and Alex is probably gonna get drafted into the army.
Did you just say Alex is gonna get drafted?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which means you, dumbass.
Nah, I'm not gonna be a foot soldiers.
My father gonna barely do 2 laps or 1 lap.
Nah, you're gonna see me be basically what probably like the freaking what they call it, the Space Command or the Air Force. Them people who use their mind and not sacrifice their body. But
do you have a Cash App card?
A Cash App card? No, I don't have a Cash App card.
Yeah, They have.
Bro, last time I used
You can
Cash
get
App was
one.
back when I was doing the car washing and car detailing. I haven't used Cash App in probably over a year.
Over how much?
For what? I don't know what you just said, but anyway,
Over how many years?
how many years? Over a year, probably close to 2 years now. Yeah, because it was like half a year after my grandfather, I mean, not my grandfather, my uncle passed away was when I stopped using, pretty much stopped doing the car detailing and car cleaning stuff. And, bro, that whole system was kind of sped, to be honest. I can't do that, physically I can't do that stuff now, but I can probably try managing, like running the thing, but, I'm having trouble getting to that now. Because a few different things. My mechanic buddy, uh, he's going for a bunch of crazy stuff, and he doesn't want to talk to me for some reason because of the stress involved in what's going on with his work. And the weirdest thing, bro, I gotta talk to you about that whole family too. That I don't know what's going on with them because uh, during the summer they basically because they got 3 kids there, and the oldest kid who's a girl about to go, I think she's about to go in 2nd grade. She's sped basically. I don't know if she's autistic or what, but when I first met them, she was crazy, bouncing off the walls, yelling and screaming, like fighting with people. She got like supposedly quote unquote kicked out of school, sort of, and they had to persuade them to get back into school. And then they came up with some scandal like, "Oh, y'all abusing this child. I'm gonna go call the authorities, and they're gonna close your school down." Like that kind of weird stuff. And then they basically sent her to like Alabama, and we think she's going to probably come back to Charlotte maybe end of August, but I don't know. But where my mechanics buddy's garage is, the landlord of that area raised the rent, and I wasn't even told what he pays for rent and what the new rent is, but they are like, "Oh, it's too much. Now we got to go find a place. We got to go sell off all of our cars because we can't find no place to hold inventory." And um, basically, everybody was freaking out. And then his mom, who we have like the best communication out of in the whole family, uh, I don't know what's going on with her because she's like getting sick every day, and she's got all kinds of like health issues. Like she's morbidly obese. She's got diabetes, and all right, Umain just freaking disappeared. What the heck? Yo, bruh, you didn't hear what I said, did you?
Huh?
I said so. Like my neighbors, yeah, like the mom of that family, I guess, um, or the grandma. I don't know how you want to call it exactly. Uh, she's like has a bunch of health problems, and we're now having trouble getting in contact with her because she's not answering her phone, and we don't know what's going on, if she's like freaking in the hospital or what's going on, because she's like, "Oh, I couldn't get out of my bed today. I was crying because of pain at night. My legs are swollen." And I'm like, "What are you? Well, either you need to go to the hospital, or something's gotta, there's gotta be something done, right?" And apparently, even with her history of diabetes. All right, Umain, this is the second time. Bro, you keep disappearing on me. What's going on? And YouTube's acting off too. What the heck? You keep. What do you mean I keep? I'm all fine here as far as I can tell. I'm not cutting out. Alright, guys on YouTube, am I cutting out? Let me see if I'm cutting out. Let me check my audio right quick.
You keep. What do you mean I keep?
No, YouTube. I'm checking myself and my audio's fine. So it's gotta be an issue on your end, as far as I can tell. And then you're like still offline for some reason. What else? So yeah, so I can't get in touch with nobody there. Plus, I gotta get a bunch of stuff fixed on my car. Like I got a rear view camera that stopped working. Then I gotta go check my tires. Then I gotta go probably get an oil change and then change a bunch of filters in my car, like the air filter, oil filter, and there's like a bunch of stuff that needs to be done. And I kind of don't want to do it, but I feel like, well, I can probably get some stuff kind of changed, like the tires. I gotta probably take care of first. That's kind of the more pressing issue because I keep getting notifications. Oh, you got low tire pressure. Speaking of which, I gotta come up with some ideas for you to get your I guess your money stuff working because you're like, oh, I gotta make money without having a job, which you can't really have. If we want to be truthful on that. Speaking of which, my eBay store, I was going to tell you a little bit about that before I forget. You still with us?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I got a bunch more stuff for sale. Got 460 over 460 items. I don't know why it says 463 when it's really more than that. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with a bunch of stuff that's not selling. I've lowered the price on a bunch of stuff, but I also have a bunch of stuff that's selling. And I got 3 problem buyers that I have to deal with. One of them, the situation might end on the 12th. I got another one that's going to end on the 16th. Then I got another guy who keeps bugging me, asking me for a refund because he never bothered to check to see if a freaking vacuum filter was going to fit his vacuum. And then he claims it's my fault that it's not fitting his vacuum. And now he's demanding for me to send him a refund. But because of those issues, we're trying to list more and more items for sale. But from what I've noticed, sales have gone up since like when I was really sick back in like April and May. But
Yeah.
They're not back up to what they were in March, because in March I was doing like over 1,600 in sales. Right now I'm like, I guess you could say right at 1,000. But I'm like looking at what's selling the most, and I'm getting the most money from like my higher value items.
Yeah.
What else am I making money from? Let's see. Yeah, healthcare is number 1. It was art, but now it's healthcare. Second place is like energy bars, energy drinks, vitamins, lifestyle supplements. Third place is syrups, like for baking and desserts. Fourth place is like other sauces or condiments. And then fifth place is like dried fruit and vegetables. So that's like canned goods, like bags of dried fruit or nuts. So that's what's going on. I can even view more, but I'm surprised my metal stuff is like nowhere here. I sold a bunch of like metal stuff recently. In fact, I can probably even look at it now. Kind of give you an idea of what's been selling recently. Because we're trying to get back to at least the 1,600 mark, which I feel like we could do in August if we get like the good sales from them. So like metal, healthcare, canned stuff, more metal, more healthcare, metal, food. It says jams. I don't know how they count that. Hand sanitizer, food, hardware, food, metal. I guess metal we'll just call hardware now. Office supplies, syrup, more bunch of metal. I sold one book. I'm trying to get into selling books now, but books are very tough to sell, and I've been selling them for years on eBay, and they suck to sell. Even though
my friend, can you?
Oh, I got even a funny story. Remember when the Great Gatsby movie came out in 2013 with Leonardo DiCaprio? Do you remember that movie by chance?
Who's Leonardo DiCaprio?
You don't know who Leonardo DiCaprio is? He's the guy in Titanic. He played the bad guy in Django. He also, oh my man, he's played a bunch of movies. Wolf of Wall Street. You don't know who he is?
Mm-hmm. Oh, kinda.
Yeah, Titanic, Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, which is, I don't know if you've seen that movie. Inception.
I think I do think you should end the stream now, cause so we can talk private.
All right. But guys, check out our eBay store because we got a bunch of stuff for sale. You know, you may need some money for his birthday. He's asking me to cash app him. So if y'all want to help support Umain's birthday, check out our eBay store. And then we have a bunch of other stuff too. Like we're thinking about now going back into selling artwork. Like I sold this artwork and I made another copy of it, a reproduction of it. And so take a look at that if you're interested. Because I did have one person buy it and I made another reproduction. So do feel free to take a look at some of the stuff we're selling here. There's a link in the YouTube stream, I think, and on the YouTube profile too. So yeah, Umain, let's see what you want to talk about.